All right, y'all. We got something going on in Clayco County on the south side. I had an eviction of a beauty supply place, a beauty supply business, and they sitting the stuff out there, and it becomes problematic. What I want to first ask, I want you women to put this in the comments. For my sisters, put it in the comments. Where does weave rank in essentials? You know, you got food, clothing, shelter, weave, like got food, weave, clothing, shelter, a man. You know, where does weave rank at? Where is weave rank at as important as how vital is it that how necessary is the weave? And we spend maybe trillion, but I know we spend billions in that hair care market. We spend billions in that market. And one of the reasons, sisters don't want to get, a lot of sisters frown up at that Israelite movement because, the brothers telling them to put that to wrap their heads. They don't want to wrap their heads.
Crown, why not give back to the community and let us get the products? Let us get the tools, any other eviction.
Like free stuff, so we came out here to get all this free stuff, but then the car saying you can't get the free stuff because the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets, I took the bus or whatever.
Clayco, Atlanta, man. My goodness.
Got here to get some free stuff.
And this individual say he got off the bus. And I remember for a while, man, that martyr wasn't running out there to Clayco. I'm sure they out there now, but this brother went and caught the martyr to go over there because this video was around. I seen a few different videos on this where they are like, hey man, they got the stuff out here, but the police aren't letting us get the stuff till we gotta wait about 3 hours. Then I seen another video where the police is out there. He out there by himself. He waiting on backup to come in. He like, man, if y'all touch this stuff, it's gonna be like you shoplifted. But this stuff has been evicted by the sheriff deputies. They've put it out on the street. We know the code. We know the code when those evictions happen and them folks is not there to get. It's a free for all. If you grew up a little impoverished in a black community, once that stuff get thrown out there and jokers is not out there, it's a free for all. Don't leave your stuff. And even if you leave it, even if you dare sometimes, joker may take it, man. You better get your stuff up out of there, man, before them folks come. You let them folks come take you and throw your stuff out like that. And I was talking with my brother, man, and he was talking about like what could have possibly happened. Maybe something happened to the individual owner and stuff like that, because usually you can transfer this stuff off. Like you can try to sell this stuff, and if you in that beauty market and you have a shop, other shops, you can try to sell off your inventory if you're not paying rent and get up out of there. But maybe something happened, maybe somebody got deported or whatever the case. But they gone. They lost everything. Maybe they in jail. Maybe they passed. Maybe the owners passed. But they allowed it to get to that point. Now he's gonna talk about the law too here.
Already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not?
Come on,
some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay?
You're like, everybody out there trying to invest. Listen, man, it's a recession. We trying to invest. Just let us get the items. What you doing? What y'all out here doing?
Hey.
And look at that, man. They got the trucks out there. They got dump trucks. Look at the dump truck full of stuff. Look at the dump trucks. Now, what they gonna do with it? And so, I said, man, let me see who the chief of police. Let me see. It better not be no black woman chief of police. But it wasn't. I know y'all thinking, like, oh, man. No, it wasn't. It was a black man. Black man, I think his name was Kevin Smith, something like that. But I did find out in Clayco, Clayco has is the biggest county, has more cities, more mayors that are black women than any other county. Like out of its 7 cities, five of those cities, the mayor is a black woman. And that may not have nothing to do with nothing. I'm just trying to understand, why did they take all of this stuff and use tax money? All of these police officers are there. Man, wait till y'all see this. Hold on, we gonna keep going. Look at, man, you would think Trump just did a rally, man. Like it was, and it is. I gotta talk about my people. I gotta talk about them. If I'm gonna be 100, I gotta talk. I love my people. But for women, that's like, I would see if that stuff was illegal. And it was like, it was a weed shop. It was a marijuana, one of them marijuana shop, medical marijuana shops. And they got evicted and left the marijuana out there. I could see the police getting involved. But this is hair weave. This is not weed. This is weave. Why is there such a police presence? And maybe somebody could have got hurt. I think the police probably do need to be there, to make sure, hey, you got your basket and everybody get their turn, or you get to 10 seconds or something like that. But like, y'all knew this beforehand. Y'all the ones evicted. The sheriff deputies had to come in there and evict it. Why you left it out there if you was gonna take it? Somebody made a decision. Like, no. Get them products. Where that sister, the brat and them, her and her wife, where they stay? Are they in Clayco County? Who are they trying to off these products to? You ain't got a shipload of I don't know, let's say $100,000, couple $100,000 worth of products. Where are you trying to dump that off to? Why are y'all dumping? Why are y'all riding? Why y'all got dump trucks full of this stuff and then let the people get in it? Or maybe I ain't gonna, it's just too much like right for them to, take that stuff to the station and then give it to people. That's just too much like right. Look at all those police officers, man. That's crazy. Then, what you got the lights on for? You rushing? What you rushing for? Why are the lights on?
Police cars in this area, and I've never seen this many police, even for, and I live in the apartment.
Even for, they bleeped it out, but yeah, he like, man, hey man, I ain't never seen that many cops. And they gotta know, what's going on. Why is all these black people out here in this plaza? What is going on? Why are all these black people out here? And then got a He ain't got an interview, man. What is going on?
It's behind this building. We had a couple of weeks ago, and we had one cop show up, and it just seems odd that
Crazy. He said he had an event happen, where somebody got, and it was only one cop that showed up.
And it just seems odd that for some merchandise from a beauty mart, you get the entire county police force to come out.
To use the supplies for hair, is book bags in there, is shoes in there, because the hair store sells all kind of things.
Georgia law says once a judge issues what's called a writ of
Sis was well spoken.
possession in eviction cases, deputies can go in and toss out the tenant's belongings. Once it's in the street, those belongings are generally considered.
Hold on, we got to get that part. This is the law. This is what the law say.
Says deputies can go in and toss out the tenant's belongings. Once it's in the street, those belongings are generally considered abandoned.
Those items are considered abandoned. It's a free for all. I done moved so much, stayed in different apartments, moving from rent special to rent special. They don't have that no more. There used to be a time, where you did that, but man, we are in different times now. But man, you should see evictions all the time, man. And every time, you'll see eviction, you gonna slow the car down. You're like, man, what's up? See what he got. I might get that dresser. Hold on. You go out and get that dresser, take it back to the house, man. That was cold.
Said Clayton County Police, sheriff's deputies, and Riverdale Police created a perimeter.
So, like, man, you got Riverdale, Clayco,
Sheriff's deputies, and Riverdale Police,
and the sheriff deputies. And the deputies the one threw it out. So then they got called back. And it was because they just seen too many, Jokers made the video kind of went viral, and it was a great number of people out there.
Created a perimeter around the merch.
Oh, man, did y'all see that? Y'all see how they done got that thing blocked off like that? Like, all those black cars is Clayco. All those black cars is the police. That's the trash over there in the middle there. Then they done blocked it. Where the people at? And look at the people. There ain't really that many people. It's more police officers. Like, come on, y'all. You ain't let them folk get none.
Then they brought in dump trucks and vans carrying incarcerated workers to clean it up.
And that's another point I want to talk about. You are yet this day in your captivity. And they brought in what? They brought in prison workers.
It's carrying incarcerated workers to clean it all up.
That's what I'm saying, man. We gotta unhook our minds from, this. We gotta unplug from the world, in this moral status, in this moral code, in this beauty standards, A lot of them jokers is in jail trying to impress, trying to get they rib or get their girlfriend, some of them sister locks. Yeah, my brother, we was talking about this. He said the sister locks, those scissor locks. Said a sister out here paid $1,600 for them sister locks. $1,600 for a hairdo. We gotta let that stuff go, man. And that's what I'm saying. We be trying to say certain stuff to our people, and that's why they gonna be kicking the bobo. But that's the way the thing is, in the last days, they gonna be just like the days of Noah. They gonna be kicking the bobo, giving unto wine, having weddings, drinking, having fun, chopping it up. It don't matter how broke we are. We was on the plantation having a ball. We was on the plantation having the time of our lives when Master gave us a break. So it don't matter how broke we get, we'll still find a club. I remember watching this video, man, and they was out there in, some part of Africa, man, probably West Africa somewhere. And man, they had you know, it's like apartment, but it was kind of slummish, man. It was like the slum area, where the plumbing's terrible. They have apartments. The apartments are sheds. But within that, and it was, matter of fact, it was no, that wasn't it. But they had one documentary called the Congo Dandies. The Congo Dandies. And you know, for the men too, us in these Jordans and these tennis shoes, man, going crazy, and you know, back and forth trying to wear this designer and all this foolishness, man. We gotta unhook, man. We gotta unplug. And man, when you do it, you free. You could be liberated. You ain't gotta have them J's. Or you can get the J's. You can get the J's off of you know, them sites. Yeah. You ain't gonna wear them but once or twice anyway. Why pay $400 when you can pay $35? Come on now. You may not get no box, but you'll be able to take a couple pictures. You'll feel good about the day, you know. Anyway, but even within those slums over there in West Africa, at that spot, they had a club. They had a club. They were kicking the bobo. Well, no matter how hard it gets, man, we gonna have a ball. Don't you know? You may be up here worried to death. We gonna have a ball. There gonna be folks still going to the club, still going on vacations. You know, we in the midst of Armageddon. Jokers is still booking a vacation. We finna go to Hawaii. We gotta book that trip to Hawaii. Man, like, wait a minute, man. All the cruise lines, all the ships, man, we gonna catch a raft. We going out there. We finna do something.
It's carrying incarcerated workers to clean it all up.
Carrying incarcerated workers. They even use the incarcerated workers to come out there. What is that book, man, about Michelle, sister named Michelle Alexander? I want to say 13th Amendment. Great book, but it understands how we going into that, that prison, that school to prison pipeline. Same thing, but we allowing this system to do it. We really have no excuses. We got to stop talking about it. That's where I don't like to talk about it too much, because we don't want to do what it takes. We don't want to do. We just want to complain. But this is a sickness that we have, man. We have a thirst for things that are just vanity, man. It's just smoke. None of that stuff that came out of that beauty market is really worth nothing. Just like that white joker came over there. Man, it means absolutely nothing. To him, that stuff on that floor, to his wife, to white people, to Puerto Ricans, the other nations, that stuff don't mean nothing to them. Absolute trash. You see that video there? I don't even know. Well, we got a couple. It's a mixed multitude. Might be a mixed multitude there. Might be a mixed multitude, but he's just trying to be nosy. That's crazy. Look how many people out there now. And they waiting, and they watching you take that stuff. Look at all them people that you disappointed. But at the end of the day, y'all, we can't. Come on, y'all. Come on now. We catching buses. For hair weave. We doing everything we can to get there. We done called out of work. We done left work. I'm gone. I'm finna start his hair braiding business. You done made a way to get all the way down there to Clayco to try to get some free weave. But we make every excuses in the world to give ourselves to the Lord. Every excuse in the world to delve into this text. Every excuse in the world to watch something that's nourishing to the spirit, to feed the spirit. What are you feeding the spirit? But man, we'll travel across seas and land to get one hair bundle. Unbelievable. almost like a darn, almost like Freaknik out there. Anyway, y'all, man, we'll see y'all on the next one. Pray this thing was edifying. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better. Make sure y'all sub, comment. Tell me what y'all think about that. We'll see.